Sup, David here. Today I want to talk to you about knowledge and the fruit of the action. So I want to dive a little into the Bhagavad Gita, and the Bhagavad Gita is a Hindu Eastern philosophy text. And if you haven't read it, definitely recommend that you read it. It's I think it's free on Amazon. You can just go and download it and then give it a read. It's not that long of a read either, but within that little book contains so much value and information, and it's a big part of Eastern philosophy. So in that book, it's this concept known as you have the right to the fruit of the action, but not the fruit of the results. Meaning that you should enjoy taking the action for the action itself, but without any attachment to the results. And I talked about this before, but it's very synonymous with the idea of taking maximum action plus freedom from outcome, minimum outcome dependency. And I honestly believe this is like a big equation of life. I think it is pretty much life, because what is life? Life is just like actions that we take, but then we can't take the things that we have in our life that we have acquired with us after we die, right? So it's pretty much the equation of life. You do maximum action, you take maximum effort, but you let go of the result, you let go of the outcome. And this can also be applied to many things. It can be applied to business, to entrepreneurship, to sports, to board games, whatever it is, you can apply this thing. And this all stems from the idea of the Bhagavad Gita, where you get to enjoy the fruits of the action. And so let's talk more about that. And here's the thing, right? So a lot of people think that action and knowledge, these things are separated. And we talked about this before, but this is called the tyranny of the or, but the genius of the and. So what it says is that only immature people, only inexperienced people differentiate knowledge from action. But to the people who are experienced and who have acquired this wisdom, they don't differentiate between knowledge and action. To them, it's the same thing. So what does that mean? It means that not only should we take action, but we should also acquire knowledge. We should also read. We should also have teachers. We should also get mentors. And maybe that's the emphasis I'm trying to make in this video. It's for you to absolutely take action, take all the action, maximum action, but also maximize your brain, maximize the knowledge too. And those things, they go together. A lot of people try to split them apart for some reason. It's like, oh no, I'm not reading books. I'm an action type of person. I learn through action. Okay, yeah, you can definitely learn through action, but you can learn more by reading at the same time. I talked about this, but action only is like a linear growth, whereas action with knowledge is exponential. You grow so much faster, because within information is time. Information is a container of time. It's a container of time and energy, because with good and relevant information, you save time and energy. All right, so you're saving yourself, being more efficient with your action. So that's why I recommend everybody to start reading. Read tons. Reading it saved my life. And that way you can use that container, a shortcut to becoming better and taking more efficient action. So let me give you an example of how this can be played out. How information is a container of time and energy. So let's say you were a cave person thousands of years ago. Would a cave person know how to build a lot of muscle? They would have to go through so much trial and error to be able to figure out how to build the most muscle in the shortest amount of time, right? Even when I was a little kid, I'll give you a personal example of mine. When I was a little kid, maybe 6 or 7 years old, I didn't know a thing about building, I don't know a thing about exercise, right? I thought the way you get stronger is you do as much push-ups as you can, and until you are very, very tired and you can't do anymore. And that was it. realize the concept of sets or reps. I didn't realize any of that. I just thought you do as many push-ups as you can until you pass out, and then the next day you will get stronger. And yeah, you will get stronger from that, but there are more efficient ways of getting stronger than that, isn't there? So this caveman who has no conception of building muscle and knowing about the human body, they will take forever to find out how to get stronger, how to build muscle, right? Because they are only focused on taking action. That's why knowledge is so important. Information contained within is time and energy. So what this caveman could have done, of course, the cave person didn't have the knowledge that we have today, but they can start reading books, start watching videos and taking courses on developing their body and health and all that subject, right? But a lot of us, we are so blinded to that. So we have to be able to do both, right? So don't be an immature person like the Bhagavad Gita says, but be a wiser person, be a wise person, and know that there is no separation between action and knowledge. These things go together. And knowledge is a container of time and energy. It saves you time and energy. It's a shortcut to life. So that's all I had for this video. If you found some value out of this film, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And that's it. Hope you found value, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.